specimens required. Scan complete. New psionic aptitude available.
Hello.
Scan complete. More specimens required. Vital signs critical. Alien threat detected. Scan complete. New psionic aptitude available.
So I'm indeterminate if I want abilities. Because the abilities drain psycho matter here. Whatever, right? But also... I really don't want the turret shooting me.
Scan complete. More specimens required.
Raider Mimic. See, how would it turn into a picture of my family? How has it ever seen that? Hurry, I've loaded another nightlight as requested. The psycholuminescence. This time, the Typhon ought to follow the lure like an imprinted duckling.
Isn't it fascinating? There's something almost angelic about those golden filaments, like frozen light. The Typhon weave it out of thin air. The question is why? We have a lot of theories, but no solid answers. Not yet. I wish you were with me, Morgan. Not the way you are now. The way you used to be. I know we could tackle this together. Like old times. Hans, we need to talk about Annalise Gallegos.
Scan complete.
Okay, so I've got all the mimic scans. Very tempting. I think I will hold.
Through the walls. Son of a bitch is gloating, I know it. How are you holding up?
I dropped a couple of nightlights to lure the phantoms away. Put sticky notes on every goddamn thing I'm sure isn't a mimic. You?
Good. Safe inside the armory. Squashed a mimic that slipped in, but that's it. I got everything sealed tight.
What's our plan?
Wait for rescue?
You know, if we make it, Alex is just going to pull our mods.
You want to remember this shit?
I think we could get out through the guts. Work our way up to the Arboretum.
Okay. Say the word.
May explain how mimics arrived here and how fast at least one survived the vacuum inside of the Kletka for so long that they can move to an adjacent dimension bubble where time passes much more slowly, shifting back with the appropriate stimulus, e.g. prey. From the mimic's perspective, a 6 billion-year journey in our solar system in the form of an iron meteor might only take a few seconds. These things are the ultimate trapdoor spiders. I clicked to attack. Also trapdoor spiders. Gosh darn it, where is it? Gotcha, you bugger. Let's see what the emails say. 37 has shown signs of further instability in the last 24 hours. Subject demonstrated morbid curiosity in small objects around him, attempting to place them in his mouth and consume them. Nutritive and non-nutritive. Initial diagnosis would seem to be rapid onset pica, but there was no evidence of this prior to exposure to this telepath. We're not ruling out suicide attempts, though the subject isn't making an effort to hide it. I'll be performing an endoscopic exam next shift to make sure nothing is lodged in the esophagus or intestines. 37 is still under suicide watch. As requested, the prisoner hasn't been given any sedatives to keep his system clean for upcoming surgery. No food either, only water. He doesn't seem to do much except rock back and forth, staring at the same point on the wall, mumbling to himself in Russian. Can't make out what he's saying. He's made no attempt to hurt himself that we've seen. This volunteer doesn't seem to be suicidal. He seems disoriented, like he's sleep drunk. Encephaloctomy? I think we've gotten just about all we're going to get out of 37 by talking. I want to schedule surgery within the next few days. Let's get into it and get it out and into analysis as soon as possible.
Hello. Hello, Dr. Yu.
My mouth is so dry.
Hello, Dr. Yu. Oh, come on. Really?
In light of what we now know the Typhon are capable of, and not capable of, it seems prudent to revisit the Project Cobalt material.
Igor, neuromods can already adapt Typhon material to the human mind. There's no reason in principle the reverse wouldn't work.
Say you managed to insert human neurons into a Typhon. How will you know it was successful?
The new neural structures would need to mature over a series of actual experiences.
Or simulated ones.
What?
Simulate the experiences. Calvino. He has...
Right, okay, look, it's fascinating, but let's focus on what we know is working. I don't want anyone devoting resources to this.
I can hear the Weaver through the walls. Son of a bitch is gloating, I know it. How are you holding up?
I dropped a couple of nightlights to lure the phantoms away. Put sticky notes on every goddamn thing I'm sure isn't a mimic. You?
Good. Safe inside the armory. Squashed a mimic that slipped in, but that's it. I got everything sealed tight.
What's our plan?
Wait for rescue?
You know, if we make it, Alex is just going to pull our mods.
You want to remember this shit?
I think we could get out through the guts. Work our way up to the Arboretum.
Okay. Say the word.
Hello.
For 37's condition. I'm gonna transcribe out that Psycho's luckiest prisoner of orbit, or we got a real problem. We got some problem of what we're feeding the Typhon. That can't happen again. Morgan said something about wanting to question 37, but that's low priority. He was practically unresponsive before. If nothing pass out, I'm gonna prep 37 for an echophylactomy. Sure, Alex will probably shoot it down, but say the idea gets off the ground. Still have two big questions to answer. What's the test environment, and whose neurons are we going to be putting them in? Volunteers are a no-go. We're going to bring it up next. R&D meeting. Will you support me? Null wave transmitter. Already down the one up here. Okay.
Hello, Dr. Yu.
Here, no. This is where I died last time.
Dr. Yu.
Take a good look. Everything happening on Talos 1 started here. You were so driven in the beginning. My mistake was agreeing to put you at the center of the tests. That's when you began to drift away from me. We're close to understanding what they're after. What they're building. Just need a little more time.
Vital signs critical.